Hello and welcome back to my channel, which is Otis Tutorials. So today I am making this video after a long period of time. So we learn a new topic in maths, which is algebra. So now first we'll see that what is algebra. So basically algebra is the part of mathematics in which the letters and other general symbols are used to represent the numbers and the quantities. So now I'll explain you all this with an example. So for example, 5 plus x. So in this, as you can see that here 5 is the numeral, plus is the operator. But now here instead of a number, what we are putting x, and what is x? It is a letter. So in algebra, what we do that instead of numbers, we can represent them by letters. Suppose if I want to represent any number and I don't know the quantity, suppose here 5 plus x. Here x is a number, but I don't know which number it is because it is written just x. So we don't know the quantity of x. So it is used to represent a specific number. Here y minus 6, in this minus is the operator, 6 is the numeral, and here y is the alphabet that is representing the number. 2 multiplied by w, here w is the letter. So as you can see that in the above examples, y, x and w, as you can see in these three examples, they were used in place of the numbers as we saw. So these letters are known as variables or literals in terms of algebra. So these variables and literals can be used to represent the numbers, but their quantity we don't know. So now we'll see some important rules and properties of algebra. So I'll not write all the properties, only the important ones. So this is the first rule of algebra, that while we perform any arithmetic operation on algebra, the literals should be same. So this is a very important rule of algebra, that when we perform any arithmetic operation, as you can see here, we have two literals. One is x and other is also x. So they both are same and we are adding them. So what is in the rule, it is written that when we are performing any arithmetic operation, add, addition, subtraction, multiplication or division, the literals should be same. Suppose as you can see here, x and here also it is x. That means both the literals are same, the quantity is same. But if I suppose write here x plus y, we can't perform this. Why? Because x is different and y is different. Their both quantities are different. But instead of literals, if I write any numeral, as you all must be knowing that in numerals, if we are writing it in numerals, then it can be different. Suppose we are writing numbers, so it can be 5, 6, 11, they can be different. But when we are doing on algebra, the literals, they should be same. So x and x can be added, x and y can't be added. So now let's see some properties. So this is the first important property of algebra. I will not write all, only the important ones. So the first is commutative property of addition. In this what happens, if I suppose add two literals, a, we can assume it as any number, a plus b, or it can be any literal. So a plus b. If we add them both, the answer will be same or similar to b plus a. Now I will explain you all this with an example. Suppose for a, I write a number that is the literal a is representing a number. Suppose the value of a is given. Suppose a is equal to 7. Suppose we can take it like that. And suppose b is equal to 10. Suppose we take these two numbers. So now according to the property, what we can do, a plus b, that means 7 plus 10. So I'll write here somewhere here 7 plus 10. And what they have written, that 7 plus 10 will be equal to b plus a. And what is b? 10. A is 7. So 7 plus 10 is equal to 10 plus 7. Now we'll see if they are equal. 7 plus 10 is 17 and 10 plus 7 is also 17. That means the property, if we do the property, it is saying correct, that a plus b is equals to b plus a. Now let's see the second property. The second property is commutative property of multiplication. It is similar to addition, but instead of the plus sign there is multiplication sign. That means a multiplied by b is equal to b multiplied by a. Now I'll explain you all this. First I'll erase this all so that I can explain you all the property. So now here a is 7 and b is 10. So let's solve this. A multiplied by b, that means 7 multiplied by 10, and b multiplied by a is 10 multiplied by 7. So if we solve them both, here as you can see, 7 multiplied by 10. 7 multiplied by 10 is 70 and 10 multiplied by 7 is also 70. That means the property that is written here is correct. A multiplied by b equals to b multiplied by a. And instead of 7 and 10, we can take any number. Suppose I take 6 and 5. So 6 multiplied by 5 is also 30. 5 multiplied by 6 is also 30. Now let's see a different property. I'll erase this here so that you can read it over here. Yes, so this is the property. So this is the associative property of addition. In this what happens? A plus b. We have here 7 and 10. We can take any number. Suppose I take a plus b. So suppose a plus b is in the bracket. We add them and then we add c to it. The answer will be equal to a plus in the bracket b plus c. So now I'll solve this also. Let me erase it here. And in this we have 3 litters. As you can see, first there were only a and b. Now there is c also. So let's take the value of c. Suppose I take it 6 and I'll solve it here. So let's solve it. A plus b, that means in the bracket 7 plus 10 and I'm adding c to it, which is 6. And now it is equal to a, which is 7 plus b plus c, which is 10 plus 6 in the bracket. So now we'll solve it and we'll see that if the answer is same. So 7 plus 10 in the bracket 17 plus 6, it is equal to 23. So I'll write here 23 down. And then what is it? Written 7 plus 10 plus 6, that means 7 plus 16. 7 plus 16. So that is also equal to 23. So that means this property is correct. So now we'll see another property of algebra. First I'll erase this all. And now we'll see the next property. So let's see the next property. So the next property is associative property of multiplication. Now this is similar to the addition one, but instead of the plus sign there is multiplication sign. So let's solve this also with an example. These only numbers. A multiplied by b, that means 7 multiplied by 10, that is equal to 70 in the bracket, or we can remove the bracket also. So first 70, then multiply by c, which is 6. So 70 multiplied by 6 is 420. And then let's solve this. So that this answer is 420. I'll erase here this 70. Now let's see this one. What it is saying, a A, which is 7, multiply by B multiply by C in the bracket. What is B multiply by C? 10 multiply by 6 is 60. So that means 7 multiply by 60. 7 multiply by 60. So this is also equal to 420. That means their both answers are equal. So this was it in this video. In this video we learned that what is algebra, and we saw some rules and properties of algebra. So in the next video we will learn about the next concept in algebra. So thanks for watching.